Hello Hattrick friends, it's been quite a while since the last update in the Let's Play series in San Marino with Untitled. I've been away on vacation, that's over now. I'm back by my computer ready to do another update here with episode 101. Let's get started, perhaps in a bit unusual way, by looking at the league, because we are not able to win the league this season simply because we lost a very important game to McB, a 3-2 loss at home, and the reason why we struggled in this match is quite obvious when you look at the lineups. We missed a certain Volukis up front in the match, and if you look at the ratings you can definitely tell that we were lacking some attacking power. Unfortunately for us, that resulted in a 3-2 loss in a pretty even match, but we can't complain about this. Sometimes it goes against you in those sort of matches, and we can't do anything but congratulate Mickey B on a fine season. We'll be trying to get the trophy next season instead. The week after, we did have Volukis back in the starting lineup against the Unknowns away from home, and he did score a brace in this one, so we definitely felt the return of his presence in this match. Looking at the ratings, we had a clear midfield advantage, but it did actually take a little luck to score our goals in this one. One of them from an unpredictable event, which Volukis executed on, and we scored once down the left in the 28th minute from an 18% chance, and from a central chance in the 63rd minute from a 9%. So a little lucky against the strong defense of the Unknowns. Look at these ratings. Utopian central defense. Round 13 was against a Seville, recently abandoned by its manager, so it was a quite easy match to win for us, 5-0. Volukis again showing how important he is. Francioni, Belchicano, Girolamo and Trastulli joining him on the score sheet in this one, which could have been even bigger, but it's not really important as long as we get a good result in the final match of the season. Let's see if there's any consolation in the youth academy. Let's try with the scouts call and see if there's something nice to train in the future here. Apparently that's not the case though, all of them are 16 years old. I think we'll try Gian Maria Tura simply because he has passable scoring and might have a nice winger potential as well. He might be young. Recruit, 16 years and 104 days. Not the most lucky scouts call ever. Let's just get rid of him instantly. While we are at the Youth Academy player page, let's just take a look at some of the most promising players. That will be Tommaso Benedetti. He has finished his training in scoring and it's now passable, and we will be looking to complete defending very soon. We will need to finish training of another guy, however. That is Cosimo Lanfanini. He'll be promotable in 18 days, and we are trying to max out his scoring at the moment. It is 7.1 currently. While we do so, we also try to add some more passing. That is 4.2 at the moment. But it will be interesting to see if he actually gets a chance to play in the under-21s in the future. We won't be training him, but his last possible match is, in fact, the final, so perfect age in that regard. Every now and then I like to take a look at the past players not trained in the club to see if there's anything interesting coming up. And if we look at those players, we can see Pino Moletti here is the best player in regards to TSI. He is at 86,000 TSI at the moment, and if we take a closer look, he is actually a prospect for the under-21s San Marino national team at this point. Perhaps he will get to play sometime during the campaign. The team is, in fact, qualified for the first round of the World Cup, and so far they've played 2 games. They are trailing at the bottom spot of the group. Hopefully they can turn this around and he can get to play a role down the line once Meliti is closer to the age of 21. In the league, there's just one match remaining, and we can't really do much other than trying to win the final match against Lokomotiv Vlaardindicht and try to get the best possible fan mood during the off-season. Looking ahead to the next season, we definitely want to try to beat Mickey B in the coming season, if they are in the league still, that is. Looking at the league table right now, there's 3 bots present, and perhaps there's someone out there wanting to play in an active league. So I hereby invite you to take a look at the series and hopefully come play in an active series in the next season if you like. Taking a look at the financial side of things, we are now in week 14, and we can actually adjust this number here to 7.7 instead, because we know that we are finishing second and we will be getting a pretty decent prize money of 7 million Danish kroner for finishing second this season. And that means we are projected to have a balance of 151 million, close to 152 actually, after the final week of the season. That is looking pretty good. We do have to try to see if we can make some extra money from a cup run or something next season. In the training overview sheet, you'll see a few pops marked here since the last update. Camellini has popped, Belgiano has popped, and Igor Becker. World class, outstanding, and formidable playmaking now respectively. Looking good on the GSI, all the players above 100,000 at the moment. Inadequate form for Camellini puts him a bit below 100k, but I'm suspecting him to be above it real soon. I've added a few new numbers here. This is the actual HTMS ability acquired by the player in training so far, and you can actually see now that Belgiano has more accumulated training than Zanotti, but he is a bit older. The reason why I like to include this number is because this will be added naturally as they progress and pop in their skills, while the HMS 28 is fluctuating up and down according to the actual age of the player. When the player gets to the age of 28, we expect it to go beyond the number here as well, simply because the skills will not be decaying exactly at the age of 28. Most of the players are currently in the green for the GSI change. Zanotti didn't change a visible level in form here, but you can tell that he might have had a background change in form and it might be going down slowly. The same goes here for Igor Becker at passable form, but a very nice TSI for him, 150k at the moment. As mentioned a little earlier, the final round of the season is away against Ladenich. They have a fairly strong defense, so we'll try to see if we can get through. Hopefully we can take a good win in this one and keep the fan mood high during the off season. That's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys soon in Hattrick. Take care. Bye.